Richie, thanks for joining us. Just how disappointed are you by the manner in which the sort of season ended here at Brisbane Road?
Yeah, very, because I'm very professional. I want to keep my standards at the same level all the time, irrespective. 12 months ago we was trying to play against Crewe to win the league, and my mindset is exactly the same as that day as it is today. So I thought first half we were good, we were bright, we lacked the last little bit, but second half just poor, too slow at the back, too many touches, passing back to Sol. I think in the first 20 minutes of the second half, the majority of the plays in that half, we've got all the ball and we don't play through lines, we don't play forward, and then in the last 20 minutes the gaps are massive. They're obviously gambling at one point. You've got probably 6 in a line at the top end of the pitch. We don't counter very well. We get countered on our counter. So listen, it was a little bit messy, but a lot of games at the end of this season are messy. But yeah, very, very disappointed, and we got what we deserved in a lot of the supporters leaving and not thanking them in a proper way.
Obviously, you're planning for next season. What would you have learned from today in terms of that?
No, we need some new players. We need 4 or 5 players that will come in and impact our team. There's certain players that we keep asking them to do things, but the same messages are week in, week out. And my patience is wearing thin, because as a manager, you can only look at Zekaberio. He's only played 4 or 5 games, and he wants to practice. He wants to learn. He wants to take on board. Ethan Galbraith, the same. So to get to where we wanted to, or if we want to improve, listen, if we want to be little old Leyton Orient and happy with finishing, if you offered us 15th, 16th, 17th next year, it'd probably be another decent season, because next year is going to be really, really difficult. But I don't want that. No, I want to be getting in the playoffs. I want to be competing at the top end of the league, and to do that, we need to improve. These certain players that have been fantastic this year, but there's certain players that have not given enough, and therefore the squad has been affected. If you look at, you go Portsmouth, Derby, Bolton, all the top teams, the top 4 or 5 teams, all of their players, all of their squad will have contributed, and we've had too many injuries and we've not had enough contributing.
Obio is clearly very exciting. His contract's up. Are negotiations happening?
Yeah, I think we've offered him one weeks and weeks ago, so I'm just waiting for it to be signed. Really, I think we're really recovered in terms of compensation, so I don't really see the need to worry there. I think it'll be fine.
And Dan Happy obviously came on. It's been a while. Again, his contract is up.
Again, we've offered Dan and Andrew one a number of weeks ago. We just wait to hear back from their representatives and see where we go. But I think Dan in the first half of the season was exceptional. Ruel has scored 11 goals this year. He could have had 20 plus, and I think if them 2 guys stay with us, then they'll improve more and further the career.
Just the one more game to go, Shrewsbury away, an early kick-off. How will you approach that one?
Matt will take the team next week as a thank you from me for his 2 years. I've obviously absolutely gutted to leave him, sorry to lose him, but as a thank you for him, I'll let him take the team next week, and I'll watch the game from the stands.
He will be missed, won't he? Because Matt Howe's achieved so much in his 7 years here as a player, a coach, and sometimes as a manager. Well,
first and foremost, a good guy, good person who you can laugh and joke with, you can socialise with him. But then, I want more people at this football club that want to improve, want to strive to be better, and Matt is a good example of that. So we wish him well. Obviously, an exciting project for him in terms of a different role at a Premier League club, and obviously we all need to get to work in the coming weeks to try and replace him.